And a couple of big blowouts as well. Game 4. At one point, the Lakers had a 38-point lead and eventually a 20-point win as CJ that went to the Western Conference Finals a year ago as AD comes up short. Here's Gary Trent Jr. getting the start for Lillard. There's a whistle. And, boy, another injury here. Whiteside.
That's a defensive player right there, taking one and still keeping the tenets of defense.
Could be last man standing for the Blazers by the time this one's over. Davis called for the foul. Many hammers one home.
Tell you what, JaVale McGee might want to try out for my Detroit Lions with that offensive line push right there. He just blocked everybody out the way and offensively. We've seen that with this team, the three-headed monster of AD, McGee, and Dwight Howard. Man, they're tough to score on, but Trent Jr. says, yeah, I'm tough.
CJ McCollum at the controls here tonight. Shakes KCP and buries a three. CJ McCollum with a couple of turnovers here in the last two possessions. CJ McCollum goes to the hole and gets the friendly roll.
The Lakers right now having problems with that zone.
Ball back on the floor. Brian Anderson with Chris Webber, Jared Greenberg. Tonight's game produced by Tom Heights and Drew Greathouse, directing at our terrific TNT crew.
Those are the little things you have to do. You just have to be in there, and even though you have the turnover, great job. It's just pressure. No guarantees on that, but Caruso making sure he's getting in the way.
And you know Caruso is going to stay engaged the whole game, and Alex Caruso inside. Short. Carmelo. I'm going to start being quiet when Melo goes up for a rebound. Nice dish. And good finish at the rim.
Teams are going to try to attack this Lakers team when LeBron isn't on the floor. Notice how they don't get as much offensive movement, a little bit more dribbling, a little bit more standing around.
CJ McCollum, no. And it's run down.
And bring it up. You got to figure out who is the point guard on this floor. I know it says KCP, but when AD brings it down, it makes you question that.
Three-pointer up again. This one's down for CJ McCollum.
Keeping simple. That was just so simple. Get it to the best player on the floor, let him draw a double team, cut with integrity, make the layup.
Simons for three, cashes it in. Yeah, traffic, you know, all the traffic,
on the traffic jam
on the 4 can be rough. I'm sure all of his friends and family perked up to the end of the seat, got the Twitter thumbs going right there. My apologies. Here's CJ McCollum again. Three-pointer is good. And how about the Blazers?
Well, the Lakers recognize that they have a mismatch. Melo is checking AD. No one else on the Lakers should touch the ball the next few possessions. You get it to your best player on your back. The younger players have been scoring. And by the way, the game has evolved, and these players are really, really good.
Ooh, and speaking of evolved
kind of job, that's when he would just wear his big skull hat in the gym and sweat it out. So don't forget Scully Melo.
Blazers with the lead and a runner by CJ McCollum. Green hits a three-pointer. All tied at 50 as we approach the 6-minute mark. Quick release by McCollum, and that bounces night. He's got 17 points in this first half. Carmelo with 14 points. Looking at that comparison. I think Davis got a hand on it, but it still falls for McCollum.
The specific orthopedic surgeon that the Blazers work with is not here, so the team wanted him to meet with them, and that's exactly why he left, guys.
All right, good reporting there, Jared. Thank you for that. And without Damian Lillard, the Blazers have stepped up and delivered.
Has to keep on going to what works for him. Not the time right now to go rogue and try something else.
Coming to the close of the second quarter, McCollum and Davis. How about McCollum coming away with a rebound there? And it's swatted away. Lakers take it right back. LeBron with his head up. Probing behind the back. Davis to Howard. Two-handed jam.
Man,
number 2.
Jared got the right intel, because I tell you, right now Portland shooting 53%, 66% from the three-point line. And when you get easy layups like that with twos
at the NBA app for more details. Whiteside, inside, blocked from behind by James. Lakers by 5. LeBron running the floor and a whistle. Boy, LeBron was upset about that. Blazers keep on coming back. They've had an answer all night tonight. Carmelo Anthony having a big game. There's a turnover. McCollum on the run. CJ finds Gary Trent Jr. for 3. No. And LeBron James.
Rear view mirror. Never in the front of you, but you got to watch out for his hands.
5-point Laker lead. McCollum on the bounce here, and McCollum is fouled. And it was executed perfectly. LeBron, he's got 23 points. Give him another assist. He's got 6 now. There's a takeaway by Green. Contavious Caldwell Pope. Another one down for the Lakers.
Nervous time. Right now is when you have to make sure, if you're Portland, you do not let this Laker team keep getting up, because the game will be over. Yes, it does happen that quickly because they're trying to anticipate him driving, step back, bang.
13-0 run here in the third quarter for the Lakers. And that's a whistle. Danny Green. LeBron James, he's got 27 now with 7 assists. Closeout game for the Lakers, trying to put Portland away. Good rebound there by Horde, goes up strong.
Got him. Where is he? Can you see him?
Good call.
Oh, man.
I mean, he's getting, what a bonus here. Two-way player this year. He's out of Wake Forest. He was undrafted. He's getting playoff minutes as McCollum experience.
All hard.
Taps it away from behind, forced the steal, and now Contavious Caldwell Pope runs it down. The Blazers give it right back. LeBron on the move, kicks it. Good ball movement here. The extra pass to Danny Green, and it's Nurkic with a rebound.
Blazers winning 3 in a row coming into this game. He felt like Game 4 was the first time they played what he called Laker basketball. He said, when we trust the pass, selflessness, we are pretty tough to beat.
I might have to take that back. I don't know if the license.
Uh-oh.
I should know better. I grew up admiring this guy. I had to Google it. Google it during the commercial.
It's been an impressive run for everybody just to be together and be in the bubble, and our colleagues with ESPN. Been a lot of fun. Spend time with him too as C.J. McCollum finishes at the rim. He stayed with it.
Yeah, Kuzma, with a good block.
Well, coming to the end of this third quarter, the Blazers making a little bit of a run. Horde's going to put one up. He will. He goes to the bucket and scores. Jalen Horde. Simons with a board. Here come the Blazers now. Down 7. They've been able to close the gap. Lakers, remember, at one point led by 14. McCollum drives, hangs, scores. CJ
inside the paint right there, really trying to keep this team in.
5-point game. Lakers with a lead. LeBron a spin off 1 foot short. And it's going to be McCollum who wrestles that free with Howard in the mix. Credit Gary Trent Jr. as well for keeping it alive. McCollum pulls a 3. No. Morris with the board.
Ball movement. No more hero ball. Get a couple of easy shots unless you're going to CJ.
Here goes McCollum, and he gets the friendly roll. CJ McCollum inside again.
But you didn't notice that's wide open, and when he attacks, man, this team is tough.
32 for LeBron. Here goes McCollum off the glass. CJ McCollum with
in the offense.
Powers it through. Dwight Howard in double figures. He got 11 points, 6 boards. See if Portland has an answer. Under 7 minutes to go. Trent, 4-3. He's got it. See. And Trent will pull it back and get it organized with McCollum.
Pick and roll with McCollum. Or the one-on-one play has been working.
Just gets right by Caldwell Pope. Misses badly. The Denver Nuggets. Long, long drought for a very proud franchise. Caruso able to get the steal. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down. Just dominating the paint in these last few moments here. And just a quick burst. Take a 13-point lead. Carmelo Anthony. 1 for the road.